lady, the ally, South African dude.
Well, speaking of allies, you know, because they're, like I said, and this is not to appease the white race, but there are allies that actually speak up.
That see the humanity in other people, and are willing to stand up for that humanity above all.
This needs to be more white folks. Take a fucking
he goes
page
hard.
out. Take a page
he
out.
He goes so hard that I kind of like, easy, yo.
No. Take a page out of this motherfucker's book, and this is how you treat other racist white people.
So the backstory here is this is a bar in Cape Town, South Africa.
Cape Town, in Africa.
A friend of his was trying to come in the bar, and the staff said that according to the manager, black people couldn't come in unless they were accompanied by a white person.
Oh my God! In a black continent. Oh my God!
Yeah, this is
not Boston. This is not Wyoming.
This is Africa.
This is not LA. This is not Montana. This is not Chicago. Africa.
It's not a calm situation. It's maybe calm for you because you don't give a fuck. Because you think you have the right to tell whoever you want to come in, but you don't. You said on the phone, I have the right to tell whoever to let in. You don't have the right to discriminate in this country. It's a crime. It's on the basis of race. Do you? Yes or no? Do you? This is what happened. This man right here, Esau, came in yesterday, okay? Moments after Jordan came in, okay? Your bouncer stopped him and said, why are you going in? Who are you going into? Okay? He said, why are you asking me? He said, you can't come in here unaccompanied without a white person. He said, what? He said, you can't come in here without a white person. If you come in here, I know what you like, you steal, you guys cause trouble. You need to come in here with a white person. He asked him, who decides this? This is what the bosses have told me. Then Jordan, not knowing where Taviso is, goes out and sees the bouncer re-explain this and says it to him again and says it's not me who decides, it's the policy. Now I'm sure this has to fucking get out. There's a lot more people that have experienced this. This is firstly a crime. I'm not done speaking. When I'm done, I'll give you an opportunity. It's firstly a crime in this country. Do you know where you exist? You exist in South Africa, where we have a deeply painful history of this shit. Secondly, this shit will fucking blow up an institution like Hans. You're known. You're not a fucking somewhere in the middle of nowhere. You can't be fucking doing this shit. You will become like clicks overnight. You have protesters outside your fucking door.
Shut you
think
down.
It's alright? Is this the practice of the business? Is this how you decided and instructed your fucking bouncers to do?
And he tries to put it on the bouncers.
Well, listen, we've been training for ages. We've never had an incident ever before, and I can speak for our barman and people in the
Doesn't matter.
What do you say? Address the issue.
Just hang on a second.
And connect it. What the fuck?
We've never had a race issue here before. Is that correct, Daniel?
This is racist explanation.
So what does that mean? What the fuck?
Because he wasn't letting black dudes in.
He's away.
You're going to take our women. I love that. That is the way. Hey, let me give a round of applause to whoever that cat is. Whoever that guy was. Okay, now
Not having it.
If you're
white
ever in New
folks.
York, come on the show.
Well, hey, I would love to interview that guy. White folks, listen. My white brothers, do you see how the fuck it's done?
That's for real.
That's what we ask for. Like when they're doing that, talk to your own people. Don't have us do it. That's what we want. That's all we ask. And there's a lot of them like that, but they're afraid to do it because they go, you're an N-lover.
They'll hate that motherfucker worse.
Right, kafir. Then they call him kafir.
He'll be worse off.
Yeah. You know that's the word they use.
Nigga love.
Yeah. You're kafir. You like the kafir. Kafir is like kafir boy from the book.
Yeah.
It's like, it's the word for that. It's the N word. It's kafir. You kafir. Yeah. So they always have words for black people in every country. Don't worry. They always have a word for us.
Very creative.
It's very creative. It's kafir. You like the kafir, right? And you know what's fucked up too? When I bring up Zwarte Pieter, you're going to bring that shit up for me right now because I'm going to show this every fucking time because my video went viral in Amsterdam. And I think Kim Kardashian made one, Waka Flocka made one, and it started to circulate.
Right.
And they were telling me, and I say this all the time, they're going, I got bum rushed. These Dutch people like, why don't you worry about your own racism in your city, in New York? I said, you know what? First of all,
the same.
Why don't I come and kick you in your motherfucking teeth? And another thing too is New York is a Dutch colony, you bitch. And guess what? Guess why they don't have blackface parades in New York? Guess why?
Because they're from Brooklyn.
Yeah. Guess why? Guess why?
Black people.
Guess I said the black people in America are a different breed. They whoop ass. They whoop. That's why a lot of people are very hesitant to fucking talk shit to black Americans, because one thing they got is hands, and they fight well. You understand? We would beat your ass up and down that parade, and we would beat the black off you. Remember that beat the black off you?
Yeah.
Literally. You see this? This is what they do. This is what they do in Amsterdam, December 5th. Yes. Now they do it. And they're supposed to listen. They say that the legend of this
Is it December 5th?
December 5th.
This was yesterday.
Yes. Sinterklaas. It's Sinterklaas, right? Sinterklaas is an old school, like Santa Claus, he has like a Pope hat. Yeah. Sinterklaas. Zwarte Pieter means black. Peter. So he has these helpers that go through the chimney, and then they get soot on their face, and they're supposed to have like dirty faces. Wait a minute. But of course, some of these racist white folks can't wait to just put black face. They put pink lips and afros and walk in front of black children and parade this shit. And wait a minute, and then come to find out, oh, the Zwarte Pieter is an actual slave character that was helping the Santa Claus character and, giving kids, toys to kids, smacking them when they acting right. So it's a real slave. It's an African. So what they're doing is imitating the original version. And they're saying, no, it's just chimney soot. Then why don't you just have dirty faces? First of all, get rid of the fucking black Pete's. And you have red lips and afros and earrings. I wish you tried that shit here. It would be a fucking murder scene at the fucking Zwarte Pieter fucking. The black was beat off some white folks today. You motherfucker. You really? Try that if it was a Spanish character and you in the Bronx trying that shit.
Get that smoke.
The Bronx is Dutch too, by the way. It was named after Jonas Bronk. The Bronx is a Dutch word. Brooklyn is a city in Holland, and Haarlem is a city in Holland. They're all Dutch. It's all Dutch. Yankee is a Dutch word. Yonkers is Jonkers, means gentlemen. Jonkers. Tappan Zee Bridge means open sea in Dutch. Tappan Zee. Gansevoort Hotel is Gansevoort means bird. Broadway is also Dutch. Flushing, Queens is Verlijsening. It's Verlijsening. Flatbush is Vlaktebush. Coney Island is Canine Island because of the rabbits. Canine means rabbits. Yeah, it's all Dutch shit. Yeah, that's real talk, man. Lot of Dutch history here. It was a fucking, it was a colony. And they go, why don't you worry about it's the same racism. It's the same racism. That South African shit is Dutch.
Yeah.
That South African shit, those are Dutch people.
Yeah.
They're Dutch. They speak Afrikaans. That's why they have the two letters, the double.
This is the
double
Dutch
vowels.
colony. It was a Dutch colony.
And they have their nerve to call themselves Africans. You're not an African. You're European, and you took African and named yourself one. That's like me being born in China and I go, I'm Chinese. You'll be like, no, you're not. You're a black guy that happens to live in China, but I'm Chinese. But white folks can go, I'm African. You got to be fucking kidding me.
If they were African, they'd probably let Africans in the bar.
Bam, Mike. Let me give Mike a round of applause for that one. Go ahead, Mike. You see, that's what I like about our whites here. We have way more sense.
Like
Well trained.
our whites. It's like our whites.